This is my first ever time going live on YouTube. First ever. And of course, I've got a lot of questions in my head. How is this going to go? Is this going to work out? Is it as smooth as I hope it is? I can see there's a few people joining. So if you guys could drop a message in the comment section below just to confirm that you can hear me okay, that would be fantastic. I'm not 100% sure how is the audio and how is the video. Most important for this, of course, is the audio. So if you could let me know whether this is all good. Thank you so much, Alice. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. I'm happy to hear that the sound is good. Hi, Jim. Thank you so much. That's great. So the sound and the video is good. Okay, I suppose, let me just go on to the Instagram and go live here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, and flip the video. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we got this. We got this. I think so far so good. The connection is good enough. Guys, I am doing a live stream performance on 2 different platforms today. I'm on YouTube as well as Instagram. I thought, why not show up on 2 platforms when I have 2 devices? It is a little bit more overwhelming, I have to say, having 2 screens and 2 cameras. But I'm going to just purely enjoy this performance, and I look forward to sharing my little program, my little repertoire that I put together. So yeah, and in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, whether you're watching on Instagram or you're on YouTube. I always love to hear from you. So yeah, I will be performing and stopping in between the pieces to chat with you as well. So yeah, again, thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's live stream. I want to do more of this. I used to always do these spontaneous live stream performances, and then of course I don't know what happened, but we've sort of stopped. So I'm happy to be back. Hi everyone who's joining. It's so good to see you, and YouTube family as well. It is amazing. Okay, so tonight's program, I only put it together today. I wasn't sure what I wanted to perform. I always play Chopin for you guys. You know, I have this low-key obsession. But I also wanted to mix in a few random compositions today. Everything is classical. There's no contemporary, no popular music, so purely classical repertoire. I will introduce it as I go. So let's get started. The first piece is by Burgmüller, and this is the Ballade in C minor. Many of you will recognize it. Some of you may have played this before. This piece I find quite dramatic and really fun to play. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. everyone. If I could get some feedback on the sound, that would be amazing. I am not 100% sure. How does this keyboard sound transfer? Well, I hope it's good enough. And thank you so much. Hi, Genesis. Oh my gosh, Travis, Jim, Alice, thank you so much for joining. It's so strange and fun to be on YouTube live stream as well. Lucy, thank you so much for the feedback. Christos, thank you so much for the feedback. I'm happy that it's coming through. It's a good sound. By the way, just a little quick random comment to make. I recently got a foot pedal. This is the pedal that I'm going to be using to flip the pages. But I have to say, since I've never used one before and I'm so used to tap the screen with my finger, I still need to get used to this. Is there anyone else who's got a foot pedal and find it a little bit challenging to use it at the beginning? It's just, I suppose it's like any motor skill. It's odd. I forget that it's there. So I'm trying to train myself into using this pedal. Obviously, I'm using the damper pedal as I'm playing. And so having this extra pedal on the left side is a little bit odd. So if you also are using the pedal, or maybe have any tips on how to get used to it, I'm very open to hearing that. Okay, guys, so nice to see you guys joining. We've got people on YouTube as well as Instagram, my dearest Instagram family. Claire just said, yes, I love my foot pedal. It was hard at first, but I got used to it over time. Well, that makes me very happy, because when I first turned it on and I tested it, I was like, this is going to be great. Look at, like, just so quiet. I tap it, flips the page. So it's just going to be such a smooth transition. But then when I'm playing and I'm sewing the piece, I find that the pedal just really distracts me at the moment. But I suppose that just makes sense. I'm not used to using my left foot as much while playing. So I hope that it does. I believe that it will get easier. So thanks for your feedback. Right. Shall we get on to the next piece? The next piece is going to be a little slower one, different mood. This one is a really, really, really sweet and dear piece to me. I played this when I was a lot younger as a piece for my exam. And this is a piece by Tchaikovsky called The New Doll. For anyone looking for a short and sweet piece that would be great to practice and focus on the cantabile, the singing, and the legato. This is a really, really enjoyable piece to play. The tempo indication here is vivace assai, which means very fast. I don't like it playing fast. I much prefer it at a slower tempo. So this is The New Doll by Piotr Ilya Tchaikovsky with my own little interpretation. I hope you guys enjoy. positive piece. Such a positive piece. And do you see what I mean by sweet? Sweet and happy and so innocent. So this really associates with childhood and dolls and toys, the sweet, dear to your heart toy that you never want to separate. So it's that kind of love. I hope that makes sense. This is what I imagine. Patricia, Claudia, greetings from the Netherlands. Are you playing in Ireland? Yes, I am. I'm currently playing in Ireland. Well, as in like right in this moment. I am playing in Ireland. I am from Ireland, so yeah. Is this what you're asking? I'm actually playing the Doll's Funeral. The piece you're playing right now is the next one. The Doll's Funeral is also a little gem by Tchaikovsky. It's also from the same album for the young. In general, if you're looking for short, sweet pieces, I highly recommend buying the whole album for the young by Tchaikovsky. It's such a beautiful little program filled with pieces that are so sweet and not crazy difficult to play. So yeah. Greetings. Sorry, Patricia. Yeah, and I was trying to read it. I thought it was something in Dutch. Groeten, greeten. So I was trying to read it in my own imaginary language. Hi from the USA, Washington, D.C. Very nice piece. What was the piece again? So what I just played there is the piece called The New Doll by Tchaikovsky. I will definitely be sharing and saving this live stream so you guys can rewatch it. And I'm also going to put a couple of timestamps with the piece performed in the live stream. So if you're interested in this piece, you can find it and save it. Okay, try not to forget that we're on Instagram as well. Watching from Kentucky, I enjoy your live videos. Very motivating. Thank you so much, Lucy. It means a lot. This is, again, live streams. I sometimes find them quite intimidating to do with the classical repertoire, especially. When I am not doing them consistency, it's like performing in public. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but I just try and look at them as something that I truly enjoy doing, which is performance, playing the piano. And I think having the ability to share it live and sharing my energy and spending time with you while at this, it's amazing. So yeah. Thank you so much for everyone's comments. And keep them coming. Keep the comments coming. If there's any questions, keep them coming. And I apologize if I have missed a couple on Instagram. Let's just go back a little bit. Hello, everybody who's joining. That's amazing. Okay, Claire, thanks for the tip. Just use it every day. That's what I had to do. 100%. I'm just gonna have to. It's like learning how to ride a bike, right? Or like learning how to drive a car. At the start, it's like the mechanical car, right? With the gears. I mean, so yeah, mechanical car. Does that make sense? Mechanic car with the gearbox. That can be also very difficult. But yeah, the pedal is still there, and I'm going to continue to use it. On your recent video of the Chopin Waltz, what book is that you are playing it from? Okay, I'm going to share that book with you in a moment. I have it. It's a very, very old edition by Schirmer's library. So stick around and I'm going to show you the album. It's just right there in the box, in my little music sheet box. But for the moment, let's get on to the next piece. And to flip the page, did you see I was about to use my finger, but we're going to use the foot pedal. Okay, the next piece I'm going to play is called the Pensive Rag. And this piece was given to me by a very, very, very special person, my piano teacher in Ireland, who is originally from Poland, Isabella Kurek. I'm not sure if you're watching this, but still going to say I truly appreciate you, the inspiration that you have given me, the motivation that you've given me. It's truly amazing. And so thank you, Isabella, for all of your time and for introducing me to this wonderful, beautiful piece. The only thing, guys, I don't know the composer. I know it's Polish composer, but I'm not sure about the name. I will try to find out and share that with you later. So this is the Pensive Rag, a truly slow and pretty piece that I like to reflect on sometimes. Thank you so much for joining, guys. These pieces that I've selected today, I suppose it's a variety of different moods and styles. Since I've noticed that I tend to play in minor keys quite a lot, and that just, it can be good. Like, you don't want to be always melancholic, you know what I mean? So, yes. What do you think of this Pensive Rag? Have you heard this before? I might even reach out to Isabella and double check if she knows the composer of this piece, because it's truly magical and I really, really love playing it. I really do. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you. Thank you very, very mucho for your song. Thank you for joining in, for your kind comments. Thanks a million. Okay, guys. By the way, if you can, please drop in the comments. Where are you from? I can see that there's people from the Netherlands. There's people from the USA. Where else are you messaging from? I'm always curious to know who is tuning in and what countries all over the world. Is pretty cool. Is there anyone from Ireland? Oh my gosh, just what I said. Is there anywhere from Ireland? Brenita? Apologize if I said your name incorrectly. Ireland. Okay, so we've got some people, for some local people. That's amazing. We've got Brazil, USA, New York. It's incredible. Paul, not very far away. Not very far away. I believe we're on the same island. We've got Poland. Still have to go to Poland. This is a dream of mine, to visit Poland, and to visit Chopin's Institute, to visit Chopin's museum, and just, I can just imagine how much worse of breeds Chopin. So yeah, I can't wait to explore Poland. Okay, all right, so we are going to move on to the next piece. And this is going to be a little bit more joyful. Jim, woohoo, New York. Always good to have you, Jim. So the next piece is going to be a little bit more joyful and fun and happy. It's by Chopin as well, which is a surprise. Who could have thought? Chopin has a joyful piece. Well, of course he does. This is a Polonaise in A flat major. And what's really cool and beautiful about this piece is that he wrote this Polonaise when he was only 12 years old. I mean, I say it's beautiful, but it could also be quite discouraging for some. I mean, it's not the easiest piece to play. And to think that he wrote this at the age of 12 for his teacher Zhivny, as just a thank you present on his name day. So yeah, not a bad present for a name day. By the way, do you guys celebrate name days in your country? Because I know Eastern European countries do celebrate them. In Lithuania, we do have name days, and yeah, I mean, when I say we celebrate it, we just usually message the person and just say, it's your name day, thinking about you, you know. Oh, wow. From Australia. That's incredible. That's amazing. Thanks so much, guys, for all your kind comments. Okay, so the next piece is Polonaise in A flat major. I hope you enjoy. And I haven't played this in a while, so, and it's very warm. So I hope that I get through this okay. I hope I can enjoy this performance. Christos, yes, we do celebrate the name days in Greece. That's good. That's cool. All right, let's go. see what I mean by joyful? I mean, like, I'm smiling. I'm full of smiles now. I don't know what this piece does to me, but it just really, it just crystallized like a spark of happiness, spark of joy. I went to Poland before I started piano, so I understand I need to go back. Yeah, I feel like Poland, Warsaw, especially for those who are big fans of Chopin, this is definitely a place any musician, any Chopin lover should have on their bucket list. I would just love to even go into the sacred church where they have Chopin's monument with his pickled heart inside. That would be pretty incredible to see, to visit. I'm going to go back a little bit on the Instagram. Argentina, hello, Argentina. It's amazing to have people from literally all over the world. Crystal, thank you so much for your love. Thanks for the hearts. Amazing. All right, I hope you're enjoying this little performance live from home, live from Ireland. Isn't it amazing that it's still so bright? 6:30, and it's beautiful. The summertime, have to love it. Paul Byrne Photography, you are sending me a request to be in my live. I am not sure if we're gonna have time to have any guests. Should we do a guest for this live stream? Guys, would you like to do this? But for this time, for now, we're gonna continue working on working. This is not working. Performing. Continue moving through the repertoire. Okay, so since our last piece was a little bit more on the bright side, happy side, very joyful, I think it's time to bring in a little bit of more melancholy, Chopin's melancholy. And what a better way to do that than to play Chopin's Prelude number 6. This is possibly one of my favorite Chopin's pieces. It is a very short piece, only 1 page long. And what's special about this Prelude is that he requested this piece to be performed at his own funeral. And you will hear the pain, you will hear the sorrow when I will be playing this piece. It definitely nearly makes me makes it difficult to breathe. So immediately I always think of Chopin struggling with tuberculosis, and I can imagine maybe his struggle for breath. It definitely is a heavy piece. So just heads up. I hope you enjoy. It is a heavy, melancholic piece, yet so, so beautiful. This was Prelude, Opus 28, number 6, also known as Prelude in B minor. It is a sad, melancholic piece, for sure. It makes my heart feel very heavy for some reason. And as a sensitive person, I need to make sure that I don't play too much repertoire like this as such, even though I love it. But this is why it's important to mix up and add some more fun, light and joyful pieces. Thanks, Del. Always amazing and perfect. That is very sweet of you, Jim, saying truly special piece. Absolutely. And I'm wondering, have you played this before? Because I can really see you playing this very well, very nicely. Okay, let's go back. Stony Maloney, thanks for the love heart. Thanks everyone who's joining. Christos, we only want you. Okay, so listen, guys, I am not going to do any duets or joint live streams today. That would have been very, very spontaneous, I suppose. And you know me, I'm a spontaneous gal. But yes, okay, we're going to stick to just performance for today. And another time, we should do the joint live stream. Anyways, so that was the Prelude, Opus 28, number 6. And on that note, we shall move on to something a little bit more light and what is the word? Light and just delightful. Light and delightful. This is going to be the one and only, beloved, lovely Prelude in C by Johann Sebastian Bach. I hope you enjoy. You guys know this piece off by heart, so feel free to sing along or just close your eyes and enjoy. That is possibly one of the most delightful pieces to play and to listen to. It just never gets old. Bach has that power. The chord progression. I mean, this piece is it's a real proof that music is a language on its own. You don't need words to describe or explain. Everything is felt and everything is understood. Emotion, question, answer. Everything is there without any words. So, guys, thank you so much for all of your love hearts, all of your kind comments, and for tuning in and joining me on this lovely random Monday evening. I didn't realize it was Monday, actually. It doesn't feel like Monday anymore. We're going to switch up the mood and we're going to go back to Chopin and his beautiful preludes. What I would like to play next is, one of the most beloved preludes of all times, and that is Prelude number 4, also known as Prelude in E minor. It's a short and sweet piece. Veronita is saying, my 2-year-old is loving this. This makes me so happy to think that a 2-year-old is watching this and appreciating classical music. I love your kid. That's amazing. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit different. Prelude Opus 28, number 4. This could possibly be the most popular and most well-known Chopin's prelude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Super Pianist Blondie. Thanks, Janissima. Oh my God, coming from you means a lot. So thank you very much. So nice to see some old faces and some new ones, some old names and some new ones. So it's amazing. All right, what should we play next? I have another Tchaikovsky's favorite of mine, and this is The Sick Doll. Okay, so first we had the new doll, remember? He was a lot more happy and positive and sweet. We've got beautiful memories. And now I've got the bad news. The doll is sick. And you can imagine the piece itself. It probably is going to be a sad one. But anyways, let's find out. So this is The Sick Doll by Tchaikovsky from the same album for the young.
The Sick Doll by Tchaikovsky. I'm curious to hear how many of you know this piece, have heard this piece before, maybe played it as well. Let me know in the comments. Have you heard this piece before? Have you played it? Have you been aware of it? I'm always curious to know. Whether sometimes I play the repertoire that's not as popular, not as well known. As an amateur pianist, I enjoy listening to you, but I also enjoy looking at your fingering. Since your video is mirrored, it is difficult to see. Ah, that's so true. Yeah, because both of the live streams, the devices that I'm using, my phone and the laptop, are in the selfie mode, and that's why it's mirrored. So I apologize. I'm sure you can find a lot of videos on my YouTube and my Instagram where the hands are not mirrored, but I apologize about that. Hopefully, even if you can't really see my fingerings, hopefully you still enjoy the performance and can learn and can get inspired. So thank you. All right, guys, we're flying through this repertoire. It doesn't feel as long. We're nearly 50 minutes in. And so next I would like to play something a little bit more popular, I suppose. And that is Chopin's Waltz in A minor. Oh my goodness, she is back to the Chopin. Yes, and I'm not sorry about that. Thank you so much for all your kind messages, guys. And it's nice to be on YouTube live stream as well as my Instagram family as well. Okay, so let's do this. Waltz in A minor. Haven't played this one in a while.
Emilia, that is a waltz that doesn't get old. Or does it? I don't think it does. I really always enjoy playing it a lot. A lot. How is everyone doing? We are nearly done with the live stream. Nearly. I mean, I'm nearly finished and gone through my repertoire that I have. I've got 2 more pieces to go. And of course, I feel that I left the best for the end. I'm going to be playing 2 Chopin's pieces. Nocturne in C sharp minor and Waltz Opus 64 number 2. And those are a little bit more ambitious pieces. Can't wait to play them for you. Can't wait to share this with you. How is this going to go? God knows. I don't know. It's very warm in this room and my fingers are very slippery. so hopefully it goes well. How is everyone doing? Are you guys enjoying the performance so far? What were your favorite pieces played from this live stream? We're not finished yet. We still got 2 more to go. Carta a mi madre de Richard Clayderman. No comprende. I don't understand it, but I can read it. Thank you so much. Always so nice. Don't worry, I can put my keyboard upside down and play it like you do. Okay, well, that's a solution. Just flip the keyboard, right? Upside down. Love that. I love that. Okay. I can see my dog is awake. He's awake and he can see me through the glass. Hopefully he won't be barking. Shall we get into the next piece? This is possibly one of the most beautiful pieces, I think. It's Chopin's Nocturne in C sharp minor. And hopefully we can use this foot pedal to turn the pages. Like I said, I'm still struggling to do that, but let's keep going. Okay. Chopin Nocturne. Thanks for everyone that's still here, still with me. Here I am, just stopping, stopping and feeling completely in awe every time I play this beautiful nocturne. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks, Zuzi. Thanks, NC Jayak. Thanks, Tony Maloney. Everyone who's joining and leaving beautiful comments, positive feedback. It means a lot. It means a lot to show up here and to share my passion and to share my love for music and celebrate the piano, the classical piano is truly special. And I'm so lucky to have people like yourself who take their time of the day and tune in and decide to choose to be part of this. It means a lot. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, honestly, thank you so much. Yeah, love you all, guys. I do. So, shall we move on to the last and the final piece? Chopin's Waltz, Opus 64, number 2, the piece that I've only recently put together and learned. For those who are subscribed to my YouTube channel, know that I have done a 2-week challenge where I basically challenged myself to learn this beautiful waltz under 14 days. Did I do it? Well, if you're curious to see if I did it, if I managed to learn this piece under 2 weeks, you can go ahead and find this video on my main page on my YouTube channel. But also, I would like to perform this piece today for the first time. Perform this live. I haven't played it from the start to the finish on a live performance like this. I have played it myself, obviously, but never on a live stream. So it's the first time. It's a happy first anniversary. Also, we had someone asking about the book that I learned this piece from. And that would be this beautiful old sheet music book, which is absolutely, like, it's fallen apart, and I would love to actually get it fixed, taped, sewn together, because it is such a little treasure. I love anything that's old, especially when it comes to books. The yellow pages and the smell of the old sheets. So this is the book that I was inspired by to learn this waltz, actually. And I'll show you the front of it. This is probably mirrored now, so I'll read this for you. This is the Schirmer's Library of Musical Classics, and this specific album just has a collection of 32 favorite popular Chopin's compositions, and it happened that Waltz was one of them. Waltz Opus 64, number 2, was one of them. Yeah, so there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and play this piece for you. I hope you enjoyed this very raw performance, probably with a couple of slips, but yeah, perfect imperfect performance. multiple slips, but you just gotta keep going. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces to play and still practice and polish, of course. I've only put in a lot of time into it over those 2 weeks that I was doing the challenge. So I was showing up every day and practicing this piece consistently. And then after I completed the challenge, I still like to come back to it because I feel that it is such a short and sweet piece. It only has 3 sections, 3 parts, and each of them is just so full of character. And so I don't think I'll ever get bored with this piece. If Piano Boba was watching this, I am thinking of you, and I hope you got this music sheet, the music sheets printed. And I'm telling you, get started. You're well able for this piece, and I would love to see your practice journey as well. I'd love to follow it. And you will never regret learning this waltz. It's probably one of my favorite waltzes at the moment. So yeah, definitely at the moment. Guys, it is 7:06, and I've just completed this program that I absolutely enjoyed. A mixture of different styles, different moods. I hope you enjoyed this piece. I hope you learned some new pieces as well. I'm going to definitely save the live stream and make sure I share it on both platforms, YouTube and Instagram. And I will also include a list of the repertoire performed today. Thanks for everyone who showed up and left a nice comment, encouraged me to keep going. It is always nice to have support from you guys. And yeah, hope this Monday evening's live stream put a smile on your face. Hope it inspired you to practice. Hope it inspires you to continue loving classical music, classical piano. It is truly special to share it with you. So, and yeah, and cheers to many more live streams. I believe I definitely want to continue showing up more on YouTube as well as Instagram. And so, yeah, I will definitely think a little bit more about the next live stream. Possibly do a slightly different repertoire. If you ever have any requests, you would like to hear any specific pieces, songs, you can always send me a DM. I love accepting requests as well. So yeah. And for now, I suppose that is it. Thanks, Jim. Thank you for sharing your time with me as well. I appreciate you choosing to spend your Monday evening with me. And thanks for everyone who's tuned in from all over the world. I suppose we had Argentina, we had Mexico, we had New York, quite a few from the US. We had Netherlands, we had Greece, we had Turkey, we had Poland, we had Ireland, and many, many more. So yeah, thanks again. I will save and share this in case if you want to rewatch or catch any pieces that you might have missed. For now, enjoy the rest of your Monday evening, Monday day, maybe it's day. Don't know whichever time zone you're in. And I will speak to you soon. It's kind of awkward to manage the 2 screens and the 2 platforms. Lots of love and ciao. Okay.